In many situations, employers want to compensate a worker on a 1099 basis. Paying someone on a 1099 basis, or in other words, treating them as an independent contractor and not an employee, allows the employer to avoid many of the burdensome obligations that are associated with employing a worker, such as payroll taxes, workers' compensation, unemployment insurance premiums, and it allows the company to avoid having to provide and pay for expensive employee fringe benefits. However, before you classify a worker as an independent contractor, make sure you understand that the government is highly suspicious of workers being paid on a 1099 basis, especially during Democratic presidencies such as currently. The government wants their money by way of payroll taxes. Workers' compensation insurance agencies want their premiums, and the unemployment insurance boards want their premiums as well. In audits, the U.S. Department of Labor also is very sensitive to 1099 classifications because for 1099 workers, employers are not required to pay overtime. So before you treat someone who is working for you as a 1099 or an independent contractor, make sure you understand the potential ramifications of misclassifying that worker. If the government comes in and determines that you had incorrectly classified the worker as an independent contractor, they will require the company to pay back all obligations required to have been paid for that worker had they been properly classified as an employee from the outset. There may also be additional damages and penalties that are tacked on to whatever the liability is. And in many circumstances, one government's audit and determination will be shared with other government agencies, compounding a problem that will already be expensive. So before you classify an independent consultant as a contractor, give us a call. Forwork would be happy to speak with you about how to properly classify that individual and anyone in their category.